Hey, this episode is brought to you by Wolfpack Gear built for on the move. They have duffel bags, backpacks, meal prep bags. Wolfpack keeps you ready for your day, the traveling, gym training, everything in between. Tap in here at I'm putting it in the description. Shop Wolfpack and use our promo code POFPod and save 10% today. Tap in. Mwah. Welcome to the Power Friendship Podcast. I'm your host, Sailor Gaines. We have a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Amy, and I'm Charmcitychick on Instagram and TikTok, believe it or not. And yeah, I'm stoked to be here, and I would like to say for the listeners out there that Tevin is wearing my favorite hoodie that he owns. It is the yellow Power Ranger, the original Power Ranger. I love that hoodie. Every time you wear it, I'm like, oh, I should get that.
Yeah, shout out to Super X, his homies. Shout out to Super X, the homies. Drink your water. Tell your mom and dad you love them, whoever you love them. Hit the like and share button, please, God. I need a job. I need another job. Please, God. I don't ask for much. Please.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
But thank you. But first question. How are you?
I'm doing all right, actually. I'm having fun living this podcast life now too. I launched my own, and it's been a blast being creative and just like getting to do this kind of thing, and like the mood lighting and the microphone and
I
the app.
I like your setup. The perk.
Yeah,
setting it off. The perk. I'm like, ooh, the perk. Okay, I like that. What's your podcast called?
Yeah, it's called Blue Collar White Coat, and it's all about the people that work in the sciences, and not just people that have PhDs or wear the white coats, but people that wear like steel toes to work and hard hats, because there's a lot of work that goes into STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, that, is blue collar, doesn't require a degree or, letters behind your name or any of that stuff. So we just launched in August officially. I only have 3 episodes out right now.
Nothing wrong with that. It's good.
I know.
It's good.
It's
awesome.
It's all about getting the content out there, right? Like, you just got to get it out there. So, but I have like 9 or 10 more interviews in the can. I just have to edit into episodes. Yeah, people from like shark scientists that you've heard from probably on some of your favorite, I think he's been on not Shark Week, he's been on the National Geographic Shark Fest, which sorry, here, hot take number 1. Shark Week sucks because it's all about like shark attacks and bites and like scary stuff, and does nothing for their conservation at all. So Shark Fest is where it's at. But I've talked to folks that work at NASA. I've talked to folks that I'm going to be talking to a mortician for our Halloween episode. I'm super excited about that. Yeah, people that like started in a different career and ended up going into science, people that like thought science wasn't for them, didn't get good grades in science. Like I think all of us 90s kids, like we wanted to be marine biologists. And then like those of us who were told you have to be good at math were like, oh, never mind, just kidding. Like, I'm not going to do that. So it's dope. It's so cool just to talk to people and get all excited about STEM, especially right now when it's a little rough out there for science and scientists. But yeah, so I'm super stoked. I love it. It's really fun.
That's so cool. Yeah, because Shark Week, shout out to HBO Max. They have like, it's just shark everything. And I'm like, I don't even know if this is good or not.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah, shark is my third favorite animal.
All right, there you go. Yeah, third. That's very specific.
Yeah, I think it's like gorillas first because of Tarzan. I wanted this whole thing was cool. It was crazy. I got in trouble for that. But it's a long story. 2 is giraffes. I want to own one so bad. I would never.
Did you hear about the recent like announcement that there's actually 4 species of giraffe? They thought there's
what?
I think they knew that there was more than one, because actually one of my best friends from back in Baltimore and a former roommate, also named Amy, is a giraffe keeper at the zoo. So I knew there were different species, but apparently there are 4 species, which is important because that will help their conservation. So
yeah, I was worried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I was worried a little bit.
Yeah, it's rough out there for critters right now. So
yeah, I can't have the only one. It's crazy. I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's my goal to own a giraffe before I die. For at least one.
There you go.
I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'll try my best. I try my best.
It's all right. It's all you can do.
What is your third favorite animal?
My third favorite animal?
Yeah, we can't ask you the boring questions like what's your first favorite? You got the third one.
That's a good question. I honestly don't have them in a hierarchy. I think because I'm ADHD, it's kind of like whatever I'm looking at in that moment.
Okay.
But I don't know. I really love birds. I think birds are a lot more interesting than people realize. Like their behavior is just really interesting. I think and I don't know, this is not a hot take. This is just me being weird. I feel like birds are like the fish of the air slash
Air.
lands, because they school like big, not swarms, but like those big, like, they're called murmurations of swallows or
Mm.
sparrows. They look like schools of fish, right? And then you have like predator birds and you have birds that like hang out
Birds are
close to the
terrifying.
nest. I don't know.
Birds are
We're gonna get
terrifying.
like
They
way
scare
off
me.
topic. You asked for nerdiness, you got
That's
it.
I mean, that's what I mean. Look, hey, that's what I was like, I knew you could talk a lot about animals. I knew you come here, whatever. We get all types of stuff in here. I'm just down. I'm just down.
Good,
I
good,
said I'm here to talk. It's okay.
good, good.
I had questions, but it's fine. If you go
Hey,
off the rails, we go off the rails. That's the point of a
better
podcast.
interviews, I feel like, I
Yeah,
don't want it to
I
feel
feel
like
like
a
yeah,
job interview. Like,
yeah, like
next question, what is your favorite color?
yeah. That's what I
Like,
was like. I'm not asking favorite color. Like, what's your fifth favorite color? Like, let's get crazy. Let's get crazy out here, okay?
that's right. That's
Okay.
right.
What is your third favorite color?
Oh
By
my
the way,
God. I have no
we're
idea.
not doing one. We're not doing more
It
one. We
also
gotta
changes
be
like,
different.
like seasons, I feel like we're going into fall. So I don't know. It might be like
I
the
like the glasses.
green.
I was
Thank
gonna
you.
say I like
Thank
the
you. I'm a
glasses.
I'm a
The
big
glasses.
green person. I love green. So
Green is grown on me. Green's
yeah.
grown on me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Green is like I was like, I never liked green as a kid. I was like, what the fuck? Green is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Green
Maybe
is
it's just
cool.
something
Okay,
about
okay.
like hitting a certain age. You're like, you know what? Like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
it was like, blue or purple, but now I'm in my green era.
Yeah. I fuck with green. Yellow and green I fuck with a lot more. Yeah. I'm like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. What is your least favorite animal?
Probably a bug related. And no hate to bugs. We need bugs. Bugs are in trouble right now
True.
too. But those things. Okay, so in Baltimore, we call them sprickets. So like
Is that the
they look like spider cricket like hybrids. They live in
Yeah,
your
hell nah.
basement.
Nah.
They like hop at you when you go to smash them. No. And like people be like, "Oh,
Nah.
they're like they just eat mildew." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck what they eat. They need to not be in my area. Thank you so much."
I
Like
don't
especially bugs that hop freak me out more than bugs that fly for some reason.
It's
I don't know
just
why. But that's
I
why I have a
respect it.
cat and a dog. They both are my exterminators. And there's no
Yeah.
sprickets out here, thankfully. There are
Okay.
tarantulas, and
Okay.
it's like people don't tell you about that about California. They're like, "Oh yeah, sunshine and movie stars and swimming pools." No, spiders. Just spiders. Hella spiders.
Mm,
Anyway.
yeah.
It's got me on my tangent now.
As far as I'm like, you know what?
I like spiders. It's just like
I'm
I have
cool.
an agreement with I'm like,
It's cool.
"Listen, you can't be in my shower while I'm in there, and you can't
Yeah.
be in my bed." And I've had 2 violations of that in the last couple weeks, and I'm like, "Do I need to,
Nah.
like, reword the lease for you guys?" Like, the agreement
Yeah.
is you get rid of the bugs and you stay out of these 2 places, but I have one in my I feel like you'll appreciate this. I have this huge, I think it's like an orb weaver, and they're called false widows. So they look like from far away, they're shaped like a black widow spider,
Okay.
but they have different markings. And because I am who I am, I've already encountered one and therefore looked it up and
Mhm.
know everything I need to know about it. And she's like posted up in my kitchen in a place that I can't get to her with like, the old like jar and like postcard maneuver, where you know? Exactly. Because I don't wanna smash them. I'm like, "You're just doing your
Yeah.
thing."
I
Like,
try
I'm
my best
not
at it.
you know?
I gotta stop doing that. I be putting my hands on things.
I
I don't
try
do it.
I
I don't care.
try. I'm
I
like,
don't
"It's cool."
care. I be like,
But
let me not do that. Let me not do
so,
that. Grabbing
I don't
things.
know how familiar you are with the old Addams Family movies, like, the from the
Hey, they're
90s,
classic.
okay?
They're classic.
So I
They're
was like,
classic.
"Alright, if you're gonna live here, you need a name. Like, I need to give you a name."
Hey,
And so I
you be
named
domesticated
her
them.
I named her Debbie, like Uncle Fester's wife in Addams Family values. 'Cause she's a
That's
false
where
widow.
that's my second problem started. That's where my problem started. Yes. Yeah. With Debbie. Shout out to Debbie. Yeah, I had a
I
big crush
know,
on
so
Debbie.
good, so
Yeah.
good.
I said maybe I learned a lot by myself. Yeah, I learned a lot
She
by
was
myself.
Joan Cusack was looking good in that movie, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I was like, wait, I get it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I understand now. I was like, what is these guys talking about? I was like,
She had
oh,
the
I get it.
she had the bob, the, like what
Yeah,
they call that? The
I
fuck
don't know
you
what it
bob or
was.
something?
I was like, damn. I was like, okay, Tevin. Yeah, this is a thing. But yep. Yep.
Who
This
knew?
is all yeah, who knew? Who would have thought? Yep, who would have thought? Anyway, anywho. So okay. The animals, you do a lot of content
your content on your channel, on your Instagram.
Yes.
Like, what is the most like thing that got you in trouble the most? Like, people are like,
I mean,
like, you
trouble
get,
the most?
yeah, the most, like the
That's
most.
a really good question. So yeah, I've been on Instagram since like 2012. I'm OG, like
That's
I've been
deep.
there
That's
for a
deep. That's
minute.
deep.
I
That's
know,
deep.
right? So I feel like it's hard like for a little bit there. So I used to be okay, I'm just gonna drop this fact on your listeners, but like I used to be a dolphin trainer.
Yeah,
And
that was
for
dope.
it's pretty rad. I love it. I miss the work every day because it was like a physical job. I wasn't behind a desk, like I was up
Hmm.
moving around all day. But I there's a time there were people were not sure how they felt about marine mammals in human care, and I think that's a really worthwhile debate. Like I think that makes sense, and I think we should always question like, are we doing the best we can? Is this the right thing to do? But having been a trainer, like I feel like people for real thought I was like beating dolphins for work all day. Like I was like, so sometimes I would post about it to get back to your question, and like people would be like they'd have some kind of feeling about it or whatever. So I had to get good at like not getting defensive about it and like answering questions and just trying to like, hey, I'm here to be transparent. I got paid 13.50 an hour with a
Hmm.
degree and 8 years there, and that's not enough to be mean to dolphins. I'm just here to let you know.
True. Sure, you're here for the love. You're here for the
So
love of the game.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know. But I think nowadays, like I'm kind of in no offense, you're obviously one of the good ones, but I'm kind of in my misandry era. So I'll post something spicy about men. And every once in a while, I'll get a girl that's like, "That's not fair because men, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Hey,
Yeah, you funny as fuck.
you've seen what I post. I feel like I'm never out of pocket with it. I feel like it's never, you know,
I'll be like, oh, damn, what happened? I don't know. I
right.
don't
I
know. But
mean,
yeah,
what
it's
didn't
okay.
happen? This isn't a long enough
I don't
podcast to
know.
talk about that.
For me, I basically, I don't know. If I was a girl, I would have a gun. I would be in jail probably most of the time. Just hey, pop
I
up,
love that
pop
for
up.
you.
I'm just saying. Personally, from my experience when I see all out and getting harassed and stuff like that, I would just
See,
carry a gun
I
and stuff like
appreciate
that and
you.
be killing people. But you shouldn't do that though. I,
I feel like I'm
I
letting
know.
them off easy by posting a spicy
Yeah,
post of,
true. Because I've been harassed by both, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I would probably.
yeah,
What you mean I can't go to my car? What? Baba? No means no.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
I don't know.
yep.
But
You
I
get
get
one
like, it's
no,
just,
and then I start blasting.
yeah. You start personally, but I understand, like, I get it. But I just say, but yeah, Miss Andrews is all crazy. I got in trouble for like posting, we can disagree on, if you can't disagree on something without, I want to post it. Fuck no. We can disagree and still be friends or some shit like that. But I was talking about, I never post
No,
anything
you don't
political
post
on
anything.
my
Like, yeah,
it was on my Facebook, and I was like, wait, wait, and
yeah.
I got like a whole thing of like, so you hate people. I was like, wow, wow,
People,
but
yeah,
I get like if I was like politically charged person like
right.
posting like
You're
shit
like,
every
girl,
day,
I'm
but I
talking
never
about comics. Like, let's
comics movies,
relax a little.
but comic movies and video games because I got like death threats and shit. I was like, whoa, brother,
What?
whoa, and I'm
No.
like, I'm never forget, but everybody's on my line was like, yeah. She was like, that's something people that vote for Trump say. I said, wait, I did that. Wait. I said, wait, don't. I was like,
There's so many bots too, though, on Facebook.
yeah, that's what I'm
especially.
scared.
It's
That's what I'm scared of. But it was Facebook, which was annoying, and people I
Yeah,
know. And I'm like, I don't post like, I just post like
right,
really fun stuff. I
right,
use social media for funsies,
right.
you
Good
know.
for you, and
If you want
good
to talk,
for you for doing that because it's
because
hard
it's
not to
like
get
it's
sucked
too
into
much.
it.
Yeah, because I'll be like, fuck, and I see kids get blown to smithereens. I'm like, fuck.
I know, yeah.
Or like
You're
just for me, it's just like I try to be like, fuck, I care,
yeah,
but like I know a person. I'm like, I'm very. Let's see, I try my best to be like,
yeah,
because when
yeah,
I'm not,
yeah,
everybody's in trouble.
right,
I don't care about once I stop carrying like
yeah,
violence, and I don't
yeah,
want they shouldn't become violent and stuff like that. But
right,
I have very low tolerance, and I'm like, you know what,
right,
maybe because I'll be
right,
like,
right. And like I feel
I'm
like
not,
people should learn from that. They should like,
and people on the internet are bold.
yeah.
It's funny
Well,
because
that's
it's
the
funny. Cause I
thing.
see, yeah, but I see like undergirls comments or whatever. Undergirls comment. I'm like, you would never say that to their face,
Right,
or
right. Like, what the fuck?
or
Wild.
like when it's all right. That's another thing. When it's in pictures, Y'all wild.
No, it's true. I've tried to like back down from I went through my thought era and it's fine, like whatever. But like yeah, I think that's another reason people get mad at me now is like I talk about real stuff and they're like, "We came here to see pictures of your butt. This is bullshit. What the hell?" Like,
Shake your ass there or something. And I hate like it is weird to be like, oh, because I'm like, you would never say that to the person in public or just then it's just I don't know. For a person, it's just people are just weird like that.
Yeah,
You should get you should get like a trial pin on the internet or have a test or something for you to get on the internet before you're allowed to start posting things. Or I think you should have like a requirement for you to get on the internet.
It's like some kind of no, I totally agree.
Yeah, because I like Twitter. Twitter's cool.
Twitter,
but then, like,
see, I had to quit Twitter.
It's like, and then like you get like shit like I said, all right.
Twitter is like the black pit of despair. These like
Yeah.
I was an early adopter to Twitter too. I was on there in like 2012, and that's how I found a lot of the scientists that I'm like pals with now, like the shark scientist that I'm talking to on my podcast soon, like or on an episode coming up soon. We actually got to know each other via Twitter because it used to be where the scientists were, because it was like the quickest way ever in history for scientists to get across what they were studying, right? Because instead of like a crazy like 15-page long paper full of huge words that no one knows how to pronounce, you had to condense it down to what it used to be 140 words, 280 words. And so that's what really, I don't know, I'm gonna nerd out now about science communication.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
That's what we need right now in our attention span. Nobody's gonna read a scientific paper. No one's gonna go like, you know what I mean?
I do like the TikTok STEM joint. I keep it on in the background. I do
there you
love
go.
it.
There you go.
Nice, and stuff like that. And animals, because I love animals.
You can't get enough. And we're learning so much about them. So my shark
Yeah.
scientist friend that's gonna be on I think it's like 2 episodes away. He told me that, and I had no idea, because I worked at the aquarium in Baltimore for 8 years. So I felt like I was pretty up on my shark knowledge, but he said there's between 3 and 5 shark species getting discovered every week.
That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy, man.
It could be like it's a shark that's been caught in nets several times and like we knew about, but oh wait, like the giraffes, like this is actually a different species. This isn't actually the same like what we thought it was. So, but it can also be like, what the hell is that? They're in a submersible and they see this thing swim by and they're like, "You shark, I guess." Like, so animals are amazing. There's like you can't get tired of them. There's just always something cool going on.
Yeah, I love animals. But yeah, I try to keep my social media content fully like birds and stuff like that. But Twitter's getting like Twitter's crazy because it's like fun porn, fun stuff. I said, all right,
porn and like the whole like owned by a Nazi was it for me. I was like, cool.
Yeah. And then
I'm not gonna be here anymore.
I got questions. What are we doing here? I don't know. I just got a lot of questions. And like Twitter's like usually like the first thing to find out with the news.
That's
like,
true.
That's not,
you miss it.
That shouldn't be the thing.
I do.
That shouldn't be the thing.
Like Threads and Blue Sky are like, their Twitter not. Well, Sky's owned by the guy that started Twitter, but like, it's not the same. It's like doesn't have that same like super. You're right. Like when I lived in Baltimore, it'd be like fucking helicopters flying over. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, and it's like
and sure enough, like, oh, this is what's happening to like. Oh.
And I'm kind of like, what the. But yeah, I just try to purge it, keep it clean, keep it friends. Look at my friends' shit, and then dip.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just trying to see what's going on. I don't need all this in my face right now.
Because I see death, murder, and all that shit. I said, okay,
yeah,
I'm done.
No, thank you. It is funny though because of all the porn accounts. Like to hear every once in a while, there's like news stories about like this politician liked this post by this porn star.
Like damn, freaky. I like, fuck, don't just like anything, man. Or I hate when they be like retweeting the shit. And retweeting, I'm like, no!
Yo, this is why y'all should have a comms team and not be allowed to touch your accounts. Like, this is ridiculous, guys. No! Like,
I said, please, just let it rock, bro. Keep it in the draft. Don't do that. Don't let it rock. And remember what you say, because when Trump was tweeting, I'm like, bro, you the president. You can't be doing that.
Also,
wouldn't even.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Have you heard about this?
Everybody said he like dead, but I was like, fuck. I was like,
I'm like, speaking of Twitter, I'm like, I kind of miss Twitter right now because I need like up to the second. I'm like, what is going on with this?
That is good.
Cue the like X-Files music right now. Like,
yeah, it's always I don't know. Right now, I'm just always like, I don't know. I'm always conspiracy theorist. I don't just touch the government. I don't trust anyone. I just get so nervous.
You should.
And itchy and shaky. I don't know. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck?
As you should.
With the Epstein files and everything, I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
It's wild.
What is going on?
In a movie, Like I feel like
Yeah.
hardcore
And I
animation.
hate like you can't lie to our faces anymore because it's too much
We all talk to each
information.
other now. You can't
Yeah.
sorry,
And it's like
maybe it worked in the
we're
past where you could keep us divided and the bots
yeah,
are doing a good job of it,
true.
but I think it's
But
definitely it's
we're
better than
still like,
this.
hey, this is bad. Like
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
aliens. It's just like
Right.
sometimes it's like, you know what? It's aliens. But I
I
was like,
love
what
it.
is
I don't care.
you know
I'm
what I mean?
I'm a science person. I'm a science person, but I love cryptids and ghost
Yeah,
stuff and
me too.
aliens. I'm
I'm
like,
like, oh,
I think it's
oh
because
my
I just
god.
need to not live in this reality right now. So just let's
And
go
I'm
talk
like,
about
bruh.
haunted houses or something.
I was like, okay, we just living our jobs. You know what? One day at a time. Take it
Yeah.
one day at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try to get one day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. What is your favorite? Oh, what is the hardest part about making your podcast?
Oh my god, this is so this is therapy right now to talk about this because not everybody. It's weird because there's so many people podcast, but at the same time, nobody really does it.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel by yourself. So I'm a yapper, obviously. So it's not the yapping part. It's not the interview part. I actually I'm a writer full time, so I do YouTube producing. I'm not the one turning the dials and editing the video itself, but I'm the one writing the questions that the scientists are answering on camera and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I have a lot of good instincts and the yapping part fine. The editing part, the post-production part,
Yeah. Fuck man. Listen.
it's so even this app, so this fantastic platform that we're on, Riverside.
Riverside.
I know. They do cool stuff. You can get automatic social media clips put out and whatever, but it doesn't always pick the thing that I would pick to clip for
Yeah, you
media.
gotta make it.
And they have
I use
their
Opus. I use
AI
Opus.
thing.
Yeah,
They have their
I
AI
use
thing
Opus.
now that's you can ask us to do anything. No, you
Yeah.
can't. I'll type in there I'm talking to ChatGPT or whatever, and it's we're working on that. It just I don't know, but it's time consuming. And then anytime I've tried to not cut corners, but okay, I know how to do this. I'm gonna speed
Yeah.
up the process. I end up hearing something on the episode once it's out that I'm like, oh, I should have
Fuck!
taken that out. Nothing huge, nothing major mistakes or anything, but just stuff why did I leave this part in? What are we even talking about? This is not even on the topic. So I think it's that. I think because I have a strong social media history, because I do writing and communications full time, I was almost better at promoting and getting the word out there before the podcast even existed, that people are oh yeah, where they'd get their phone out and they'd be where can I find it? And I'm no, it doesn't exist yet. I just I had all these people sign up to talk to me. It was dope. I was cool, this is great. I don't have a team though to make it happen. I have to make it happen.
Are you doing it wrong by yourself?
Yeah.
Do it live. It is hard by yourself.
It is.
hard.
And
It is
I feel
hard.
a lot of podcasters say that it's opposite for them. It's they're
that shit's-
everyone's
that
good at the
shit's-
yapping part because that's why
that
we
shit's
are interested in it.
Ass.
But
I hate it.
yeah, but other people hate the social media part and they're not gonna
Yeah, I gotta post fucking all right. Every fucking post every video every day. And it's supposed to be on your TikTok. You get to put them. I'm basically like this. Okay. It posts this. It posts this. It posts this every day. Now I gotta do my YouTube. Then I post on my thing. I was like, wait, fuck, it's every time. I gotta put the link in the thing. And put the thing. I was like, oh, it's a lot. So
yeah,
I
it
just
is a
gotta
lot.
do,
It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to plan for. And, so I actually am super lucky. There was a girl that I worked with. I worked for a hot second at Chick-fil-A. Don't judge me. I was trying to get communications and marketing experience because I had been working with animals and nobody wants to hire you when your resume is full of I scrubbed algae and fed fish to animals when you're trying to get a big kid job, right? And so I literally left dolphin training to take this marketing director job with a Chick-fil-A in Baltimore and got a $5 raise an hour. So that should tell you how bad zoo and aquarium especially pay women, but that's a whole other podcast. But so for Chick-fil-A, it was wild because I had always worked retail. I had never done food service before. And to jump into quick service like that was intense. They had me do catering, which was the most high pressure food service. If you're working in fast food and somebody doesn't get an order right, yeah, whatever. You might get yelled at, who cares? But if you mess up a catering order, you show up to this nice office building and you don't have something that they ordered, or you don't bring any serving spoons with you or something, that is so much pressure. And so I had to drive in like downtown Baltimore with the stupid van or my car sometimes, find a place to park, get it all wheeled into the building, set it up. Like it's intense. I had like such a newfound respect for not only catering, but people that do the admin work that like they're the ones that place the order, they're the ones running the meeting for all the exec types, you know. So it was crazy. But the people that work for Chick-fil-A were like, they really I thought it was like, man, we're gonna have a prayer circle every morning. Like, what the fuck did I just sign up for? You know,
Not
like this
the
is gonna I'm not gonna be able to cuss. Like, what the hell's going on? And the people there are so chill though. Like they're so real. And I learned so much from like the kitchen staff and everybody. Like everybody's, you know, sarcastic and dead inside, just like the rest of us now and
Mhm.
in this day and age. So we had a lot of fun. I got like some of the secrets about like how to order different stuff. Like I don't know now. This is years ago and they've changed so much that I don't know. But you know, so you know, it was I think it was good. I have a like personal, I don't know, theory that you know how some countries make mandatory military service for like 2 years? I think like Korea, South Korea does that. I think that in the States, you should be required to work 2 years of food service and or
Yeah, it changed a lot,
like
man. Changed a
because it
lot.
just
Yeah.
teaches you like what are actual problems in the world? Like you get to work with people that like have so much bigger problems than you do. Like
Yeah.
you know, like, going in there as this, like, white lady after, like, Trump won the first time, and, like, the whole kitchen staff, they showed up on time, they're working, whatever, and I'm like, "No, this is terrible." They're like, "Okay, yep, it sucks, but we got bills to pay and kids to feed, so, like, whatever." I was like, "Damn, you know what? You're right. Let me shut up and, like, actually just
Okay. It's okay.
focus."
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I learned a lot when I worked in food service. It was crazy.
it's
I was like,
intense,
yes, it changed a lot. I was like, damn, okay, I learned a lot. Okay,
but,
that's
like
awesome.
I feel like I can handle any job and I can handle, like, any kind of personality now because, like, a dude
Yeah.
can scream at
Yeah.
about chicken nuggets,
Mhm.
you know,
It's
like,
okay. It's cool. It's
try
cool.
me,
Yeah.
like, please.
Yeah, my job. Yeah, it helped me a lot with my job now. It's crazy. Can't discuss it, but I can't. I'll
No,
tell you after. I'll tell
I
you
feel
after. I'll
you.
tell you after the show.
Yeah,
Tell you
yeah.
after the show. I'll tell you. I'll tell
Off
you
the
after. I cannot say
record.
anything. I can say anything. No, I cannot. All right. Okay. Next question. Oh wait. Well, we now turn the tables on to you. What do you have any questions to ask me?
Yeah, so I remember when you started I remember you, like, talking about starting the podcast. How long
Mhm.
has it been now? Because you have, like, 187 episodes now? That's crazy.
Year or something? I think maybe a year or 2 years.
What's your
2 or
schedule? What do you
I
have?
do it. All right. I try to like. All right. It's just the email part. It's so fucking hard. Because well, I used to my work schedule's ass.
Yeah. Yeah, you have,
So
like, weird you have, like, night shifts and stuff like that, I think, right?
nah, like
No?
this when it's from 7 a.m. to when you get done. That's
Oh, okay.
what do you
Gotcha.
get. So it kind of depends on the day of the route or whatever
Sure.
I do. So I usually try to like schedule it for Saturday and Sunday if I
Mm,
can, and I try to do maybe 2 a week and then have 1 week off because I was getting like every week, and I wasn't making time for anybody, family or
yeah.
nobody. I
You
was
get
like,
deep in it. Yeah.
and I was like, fuck. So I try to do it maybe 2 every week or 1 a
Oh,
week. And then I gotta schedule the dates when I put the thing. So I'm like, fuck.
yeah.
If I get somebody busy, I'm like, all right, I'll see if I can do it after work or later in the day or later in the night, whatever. But yeah, it's hard. It is and I edit it on Sunday, put it on 10 p.m. today.
Yeah.
Wow, that's it. I try to be quick. But I know like, Papa, I'll edit
Yeah.
anything or keep it raw, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it nothing crazy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I had a reptile guy on there one time. That shit was
Oh, no.
that was because the whole thing of the podcast was like, I hate red pill content. I hate. I
Yeah.
don't want to say. I don't usually say I hate things, but that like grinds my gears, or just like gender war. Gender war's been period. I'm just like,
Right.
"Ugh."
Right. Right.
But I want to change. Like I want to talk about comics and stuff like that. But also want to know like political stuff, transgender stuff I don't know about or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we don't know about. So that's the whole point. Making friends and learn about stuff you don't know. We've been having to be able to have a conversation of like regular, like not arguing, not screaming, or misunderstanding. So
Yeah.
kind of like the reptile guy was saying some shit. I was like, wow, we don't agree with it. We had one a disclaimer and stuff like, but I just want to hear his side and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, he thinks like this. Cool. Like we didn't bash the guy or anything like that. We just was like, okay, weird. Yeah, we don't never want to. That was hard to do, like to have like somebody was like. But I'm learning to be like, I'm the interviewer, so I just gotta be the interviewer. Don't be
Yeah.
like, da, 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 da,
It's
da.
your show. It's your
I
show.
said,
So
okay,
you
so
can
I'm not trying to be, but you gotta have conversations with people that like things you don't understand. So it's cool. maybe like whatever. But yeah, that was one of the times I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, I love this show. It's fun. I'm trying to do it more.
That's cool that you do
Cool
that
this
though.
guy.
That you have like kind of the like nerd like in your
Yeah, I
camp
like
kind
I
of
like
like
nerdy
TV,
stuff,
but then
and then
people
like
that you may not. I think that's great. I think the people
yeah,
you like.
it's hard. It's hard though.
Like
It's
butt
hard.
heads a
It is
little.
hard.
Oh yeah, for sure. It is hard.
It's
2 a
hard.
week. You're a crazy person. I do one
Yeah,
every other week. I've been
I'm trying to do.
batching. Yeah, I batch mine, so I have
That's
most
what.
of
Well,
my
that's what
done.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like I have two like right now. I have to do another podcast called the Night Shift Podcast, where it's just like strictly pop culture nerdy shit. But we like me and Rashad do it. But this one I like interviews. So I like interviewing people. It's fun.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
trying to get.
well, and it's like to your point, like, and that's kind of what mine is trying to do too, is like bringing together maybe groups of people that might not necessarily like hang out outside of real
Yeah.
world, like
Yeah.
for me, I feel strongly about at work, I deal a lot with the scientists, but I also deal with the folks that like keep the lights on and like make
Yeah.
sure the plumbing works and whatever. And I don't know if you know this, but those two groups of people don't typically vote the same way. And there's some like
Mhm.
hardcore stereotypes they have about one another. And like,
I
and
love
it,
that. I love that.
yeah, and it's palpable for someone like me who's just trying to do a story and I'm just kind of like trying to get the facts and like what's going on. It's like you guys don't like each other and I can tell and this is weird, but like without like their work,
Being yeah. It's
this
like
work doesn't happen, and without
that's
their work,
interesting. That's
you're not
interesting.
paying your bills. So
That's
like
interesting. That's so interesting.
let's hang out a little bit. And like I just don't think like the skilled trades, especially like NASA's satellites don't just put themselves together. You have to have welders, you have to have machinists, you have to have metal workers, you have to have like who runs the HVAC for NASA? The clean room? That's just HVAC, but NASA grade HVAC. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so they don't get celebrated enough, and I think that's a lot of like where the resentment and the negativity comes from, because you have the scientists that are like they're on 60 Minutes and they're on the TikTok and they're on whatever. Nobody's talking to these guys that actually make this stuff happen. Like so.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do on my podcast. So, like, to your point, like, just talking to all kinds of different people, because ultimately, at the end of the day, there is going to be something that brings us all together. And for here, it's like, comics and like different TV shows and pop culture and stuff like that. And I think that's what podcasts are just so cool for. Like, I don't know. That's what I feel like. But
I agree. Yeah, it's fun. It's having fun. Everybody should do one. At least one in your life.
yeah. And I'm so glad you asked me, because I was like, I need to get practice at going on other people's podcasts. Like
It's fun. It's fun, man. It's the best.
It
It's the
is
best. I'm not
fun,
gonna lie.
and like you
It's
never
very
know
fun.
where the topic's gonna be, and it's
Yeah,
just
it's
good
scary.
stuff,
It's
but
scary and fun at the same time. That's why I like. You got to do it. You just
how
got to
did
do it once before you die.
how did you get started? Did you start with Riverside, or did you start with like Zoom?
I started with it was like some app called not Riverside. It was like Spotify creator. It was before Spotify creators. It was something else.
I didn't know that they had their own platform.
And it was like Spotify creators, and you do the thing before that, and you started with that. But Riverside I like because it was like recording a video, because we want to do video,
Mhm.
and then you put the audio. And I learned about audio. I said, "Fuck!" Then I learned about editing, because I used to edit when I did gaming class. When I had gaming class in college,
Oh, cool.
so I used to make animated music videos like AMVs. I
What?
used to make those shits all the time back in the day.
That's so cool. Hell
But then I
yeah.
learned about editing, and I was like, oh, okay, now I'm learning. I know about Final Cut and stuff like that, but I
Yeah.
never use that. I want to keep it simple. Quick,
Yeah.
bobble out, cut it up, slice.
Some of
And I
that
want to do it like,
some of that software, like you have to have advanced degrees just to understand it. Like if it's Adobe, don't come at me
what?
with
Oh,
Adobe.
that's all.
Your
Yeah.
Photoshop and your Prestige or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
Leave me alone with that shit. I like Riverside is just my speed.
Yeah.
Maybe one day when I
yeah.
have a crew, they can use whatever they want to use, but I'm not
Yeah.
touching that stuff. Like it hurts
Yeah,
my
I
brain.
use-
The
I use
user
pixel
interface
art.
sucks. There's so many buttons and none of them tell you what they do. Like I can't. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I wish say, but I use pixel art to make my thumbnails and shit.
More
and,
hey, respect. Cause
It's free.
I'm
It's
like,
free. Pixel art is free. It's like Photoshop, but like light. Photoshop light, but
Is
it's
it?
like free.
What is it called again? Pixel art.
PIXLR, and it's like
Okay.
Photoshop for like regular, funny, regular stuff.
Okay,
and stuff
I'll
like
have to
that.
check that, because
So
back in the
anybody can use-
day,
I'll send you a thing. And you just,
yeah,
like, just
okay,
do it.
because back
See
in the
how it
day it
works
was
out.
Picasa. Do you remember Picasa?
Oh, okay.
You
Yes,
remember
I
that?
do. I do.
That was the
Yes, I
joint,
was not
because
good at
like
that.
you could get
I
rid
was
of the
not good at that.
backgrounds on pictures really easily.
Yeah, I
Like
was not
just
good
the
at that.
dumb stuff that you want to do that you don't
Yeah.
need a whole ass Adobe program for.
True.
So I'll have to check that out if that's similar. Then for
Pixar
sure.
is free. It's free. It's it uses for like 3 pictures, whatever. But I use it
That's
for like,
dope.
I
Yeah,
got it. I got a thing for it, and I said, fuck it.
yeah, good for
spending
you.
money.
I have Canva because I'm very very well versed at Canva, having all the jobs that I've had over the years. And they're dope because like they do video. Sorry, your listeners are like, this is so boring.
No, it's fine. Do it live. Do it
Like,
live. What are
what?
you doing?
So I just feel like if you're and to your podcast point, like if you're serious about it, then like you should invest in the front end if you can, as much as you can, because it does get expensive, obviously. And I'm like
Yes.
so anti-subscription. We're getting subscription to fucking death, and I'm so over it. But this is like, I'm like, why did I choose this hobby where I have to have like 6 different because it's like that. And that's the other thing about podcasting is it's like low-key gate kept a little bit. Like there's no just like one how to, like you have to hunt around, like you'll be on this subreddit and you got to be over here and find out. Like I didn't know an RSS hosting, like an RSS feed was a separate platform than like what we're doing now on Riverside. Like I had no idea what that was until like weeks. I had a couple interviews recorded.
Fun fact, I don't even know what you just said right now. I don't even
Really?
know. I don't even know what that means.
So like the RSS is the link that it goes to Apple, it goes to Spotify, it goes to like wherever.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I just put it on Spotify creators and it goes like,
yeah, I think Spotify is one of them, and it's like it's on Apple because I listen to it on Apple, and then where else do you have it on?
I have like everywhere, like Amazon or whatever, but it has like Apple. Spotify has the video part is the thing.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I do video as well, but like, and right now I'm just doing social media clips, but I'm like, I have a YouTube channel where I'm putting recordings, but I'm not putting video yet because I'm just like, I'm not ready for that.
Why not? You gotta. I mean, listen. You make political and crazy content.
That's true.
And you're not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can. I'm sure you got the brunt of it. Like you had.
Yeah, so I feel like people want to know what you look like, and that's
okay. I mean, I don't care.
Which like I don't care about that. Like on social media, I think like that's just a difference between like editing audio only and then 60-second video clips I don't care about. But if I have to sit and watch a whole video episode to make sure there's like nothing weird happening in it, or like someone's not picking their nose, or like I don't know, like I just like that's so much work.
Yeah, I'll be like,
you're like, yeah, pick your nose at your own, as I like rub my nose out.
You're hilarious.
At your own risk.
Yeah, you're pretty good because they got the crazy comments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. So like, literally, no one has watched any of. It's just audio only because I feel like people listen to podcasts on YouTube as well. But like,
watch your video. I'll watch it. I think video. I'll watch it.
I just have like a static screen of like, follow us. Here's social media, whatever. Because
okay,
like,
I videos would be cool.
I can't be fucked. So like, I don't know. I should change it. Maybe I should.
You should do video. I think you should do video.
Yeah, I'm so charismatic.
I like the aesthetic. It's cool aesthetic. I like it.
That's true. I know. I went to all this effort to make it look cool. I might as well.
Hell yeah! You put that shit
all
on
this
there.
effort, meaning I just asked, my smart hub to turn that purple, and I have a ring light.
Fuck! I need to get.
It's so easy. It's like that's all I did. I already had color changing bulbs because I'm ADHD and I like colors. I don't know. And my like computer desk, like my work desk, is right next to me. And then because I live in California and it gets hot as hell, I have blackout curtains. So it's like, it's kind of a studio by itself.
I gotta go to California. I heard it's awesome. I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm in the Bay Area. I'm in the East Bay Area. So like,
what's that?
Like 45-minute drive from San Francisco, 20-minute drive from Oakland.
But
bad. Yeah, it's over the hills from the Bay proper, so it gets hotter out here than it does.
Oh, I want to go because my job has like benefits on airplane stuff, and I said
you should do it.
I might just do it, just traveling. I'm gonna do it when I'm out there. I'm like, help me.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because people are like, I'm going to San Diego. You want to get lunch? I'm like, that's a 6-hour drive, bro. California is big. Like,
yeah.
We are not close. Bay Area is not close to. It gets confusing, right? Too, because there's like San Diego Bay. So like you're like the Bay Area, sure. Like what? No, San Francisco Bay, totally different side. Like basically, I live in like the equivalent of like Baltimore, or whatever, and San Diego is the equivalent of like Charleston or Savannah. Like it's hella far away.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Hell yeah. Do you have any more questions?
Let's see. I guess like. What I listened to some of your episodes, and like there's a lot of talk about DC, and I think I knew you were more of a DC person, but do you have like a specialty? Are you like honed in on one? You're a Power Rangers fan, you're an anime fan, like you're just like.
I'm just a lot of. I'm everything. Like I don't know. I kind of like. I like comics a lot, but I'm more like all of it. It changes up and down when I'm reading or what my pull list is.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
all
yeah.
depends on what it
And like
is.
what's coming out and like what, you know.
Yeah, like I try to. I haven't dropped Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Mm.
I haven't dropped that, but stuff like Aquaman and Wonder Woman, the last two I haven't like dropped any like ever comes up. It was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like DC
But
has
yeah.
been like trying. They're like trying, and I feel like this is a good time for DC because I feel like people are tapped out on Marvel. They're like,
people are weird. I mean, Marvel.
I
Doesn't
want to say
have,
the
I don't know.
mainstream, not
Eh,
like the loyalists, but like
I get what you. I
everyday
get what you're saying.
people are kind of like, oh, good,
Eh,
another Marvel thing. Like for me, that's like okay.
Marvel.
Your
Yeah.
listeners are gonna hate the shit out of me. Like Star Wars is too much. Like I can't. It's too much. There's too many. Like I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Like the original movies, I can handle. Again, ADHD. Like I literally have to put my phone in my bedroom while I watch TV, or else I will not pay attention to what's going on.
Damn.
Like it's bad.
Shit. Okay.
But so Marvel is there for me. I'm like, there's too many interactions. Like I can't handle. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's too much. It's too much. But
they're gonna fix that soon. Don't worry.
It sounds like it.
We got 2 more years. It should be fixed.
So like, what were you like in high school? Were you a nerd in high school?
Oh, I was like nerdy everything. I was like,
what brand of nerd though? Were you like a theater kid?
I was like a fucking like I got in the I didn't know how comics work until college. So I was like, fuck.
Okay.
So I was reading the shit. And I was like, why the fuck is Superman over there, but Batman's on there? And then why is Spider-Man with the hanging out? So I was like, how does this work? And I was like, okay. And in college, I had a college professor. He like explained to me how comics work. And I was like, fuck. Yeah. I get it now. But I'm like, but I like anime, movies. I really like movies. I fuck with movies a lot.
That's fair. Yeah.
Comics and stuff like that. But just like, I was late as fuck.
Sure.
But I got it. I understand.
That's cool though, because then you can wrap your brain around a little bit more. I feel like. Or go ahead.
Yeah. So now I know, like, when I'm, like, watching a movie or a TV show, like, back in the day when I was a kid, I was like, oh, fuck, that's where they got that from.
That's cool, though. Yeah, you can go back and, like, watch old stuff.
That's what I'm like, oh, and I knew, like, I've been in this shit for a long time. And I was like, oh, they changed a little bit, but it's still, like, the story they got it from. Oh, yeah. It's easier now. MCU is kind of like, they simplified it, but then they also kind of complicated the world. They weren't ready for they did simplify it. It was like for the stories they told, like because now it's like with Disney Plus, it's like a comic book shop.
Right.
You get with those stuff on the rack, get what you like and stuff like that. But then I was like, oh, it's too much. Yeah. So now they had to do a reboot.
Yeah.
And they gotta clean up because they have the X-Men. And they have other characters they didn't have before. Yeah, they almost have all the rights to the characters except for Spider-Man. That'll never happen.
Smart.
Sony's like, bro, come on. Yeah. But now they have to do like a full-on Secret Wars, clean the slate, get rid of the old movies, clean up all that stuff.
I just like it just used to be like I feel like at least there were like several decades between remakes, and now the remakes are coming at us so fast. I'm like,
yeah, that's true. That is true. And I'm just like, chill out. Yeah,
like Marvel I haven't seen the live action How to Train Your Dragon because I heard it's like just like a frame for frame live action remake.
And the last movie
came out in like 2019.
Yeah, I think it was.
Chill out.
I've never seen that series. Yeah, I was like, well, chill out. That
I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. Like different completely than the Marvel and comic books and stuff. But like, yeah, I saw like I'm on the periphery of the comic nerd stuff, so I'll see some content. And it was like, what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. He's gonna be. Is it Doctor Doom or? That was exactly my reaction. I was like, I don't know shit about Doctor Doom. I'm not even gonna fucking front. Like, I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know anything about it. But why are we casting the guy who made $1 quillion off of being fucking Iron Man 15 minutes ago as somebody completely different? Like, I don't understand that.
Preface this, I don't hate much. But Robert Downey Jr. plays the characters I hate the most. Damn. I hate Iron Man and Doctor Doom. I
don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. I hate Iron Man. Damn.
Iron Man's a piece of shit. In the comics and the movies, he does terrible things. He's a terrible human being.
Yeah, I guess he's a war criminal. Complex or whatever.
Fuck that complex. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of like I was like,
you hear that, Elon? You hear that?
I know, but I get the appeal of Dr. Doom and stuff like that. He's a good villain.
Yeah.
He's whatever.
That's a badass name too. Like to be fair,
yeah, villains that like ponder over women, like should have been me. Like I don't think he's not that, but he close. Him and Thanos are close.
That's fair.
They fixed Thanos. Thanos was pining over death like that. That's whatever. Anywho, Iron Man I'm just not a fan of like.
Not a fan. All right, good.
Yeah.
On the record.
And what you did, and what you did with him and Tony, what you did with him and Peter in MCU was crazy work.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Yeah. Peter Parker's biggest enemy is poverty. Okay. And you gave Peter money and like, and I'll never forgive you for that. And then like you made No Way Home.
That's fair.
You made him broke, and then just like and gave him a GED, which you should have done that before. Because making a Spider movie is not hard.
It's funny because like it was the Into the Spider-Verse when he like meets the like old, you know, kind of millennial white guy Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of want to see the movie. He's been through some shit. I can tell just by the animation. So like, let's see his.
And I'm like
Into the Spider-Verse. I love that, but I'm like, let's see the movie about this cranky old millennial version.
It's not hard. Not hard. I don't know why it took like 6 movies to get him to like Spider-Man, and I'm like, and I'm like, now he's like finally Spider-Man. But I was like, it doesn't take 6 movies to do that. Just let him do regular shit. And let him be street level. He shouldn't be in Paris fighting aliens. He should be fighting.
That's true.
Like the Punisher being in it and the Hulk being in the next movie is like, all right, what we doing here? This is good.
Yeah, like the Punisher would need. Oh my god, can we please make it so the Red Pill guys don't think the Punisher's about them? Right. Like, how do we do that?
Fun fact: he doesn't like you. He would kill you, split you from limb. That's what I'm just saying. He even said it. All right, number 1.
Like, what are we doing? He doesn't have a thin blue line flag on his fucking
he hates
truck,
cops.
man.
He hates cops. He hates cops. Fun fact.
I can't say it's like, tell me you haven't. And I don't read those comics. Like, I got into comics in middle school by accident because, like, back children listening, before cell phones, if you had to go grocery shopping with your mom, it was the most boring thing on planet Earth.
Spin a rack.
And you'd end up in the like books and magazines and comics aisle, and there was comics in like Walmart at that time. And I remember like waiting on my mom and just like finding it and being like, damn, this is super cool. And I don't know, like talking about like Spider-Verse, like I don't know if I was always meant to get into lifting and so the comics found me, or if the comics made me inspired to get into lifting. But I was like, who are these women with muscles? This is dope.
Yes, sir. Yes,
what?
Sir. Yes,
when
sir.
I was a little girl, actually, speaking of DC, my favorite movie of all time was Supergirl. The like 80s Supergirl.
I didn't talk you talking about. That's what I was like, whoa.
It's like a callback, right?
They're doing another one finally. Thank God.
We'll see. I don't know. I love the old one so much, but like I watched it recently and I was like, this kind of holds up. Like, but my aunt made me a costume. I was like, I don't want the plastic crap, because this is back in the day, you know, the like bib costumes with the little creepy plastic fit. I was like, I don't want that. I want a cape that touches the ground, not the one that ends at like your back, you know, like I want
a full one.
Like for real thing. And I had to wear like, I was mad because I had to wear my snow boots and they're white. I was like, this is wrong. This is all wrong. I was like a nerd before. I don't even know. But like, yeah, I got into lifting because of comics, and like, I don't even know where I was going with this, but I learned how to draw too. Like I learned to draw humans from comics, and it was Uncanny X-Men. It was the artist was John. I think he's known for say it again.
John Romita.
Maybe he was
John Byrne. John Byrne. Ain't it?
Kind of known for bringing in the like anime style a little bit. I want to say like
Jim Lee.
No, John. I want to say your listeners, you'd be like, God. But I'll look it up and I'll send it to you. But the way he drew Rogue, especially like his hair was, the way he drew hands was just really cool.
Okay.
And so I got into that. I started drawing people that way, and that was kind of like, I was new. I moved, and so 5th grade was my first year at a whole new county, whole new school. And in 6th grade, I started to draw, and people started to be like, damn, like you're so good, like you're really good at whatever. So that was kind of my way in, because all these kids had like gone to kindergarten with each other and I was this new kid, you know. So but yeah, that's how I got into comics. And then like as I got more into drawing and less into the storyline, I kind of fell off with it. I think they switched artists and I was like, this is bullshit, like this guy doesn't do it right at all. I was so mad. I was one of those artists that like has the little hash marks everywhere to shade, and so to me it just looks like everything looks hairy. What are we doing? I don't like this. The other guy had such a crispy, like beautiful shading. He drew Psylocke in a way that was just like so cool.
Jim Lee. I think it's fucking Jim Lee.
No, it's not Jim Lee. I swear it's a John. I just talked to this because this is going to sound crazy. This is the most California thing ever. There's a guy in my that takes his dog named Kylo to our dog park, and he is a artist that has worked with Marvel, and he is a professor at the San Francisco State University, I think. And like he's best buds with the guy that directed Transformers 1. And like, so he's been around. And so we were talking about this, and he knew the guy's name like right away because he also learned to draw from comics. And I was like, this like two examples of like completely different trajectories. Like he stuck with it and he made it his career. You know, that's amazing. And I draw sometimes now. I don't really draw that much anymore. But
Hey man, ain't
yeah.
never come back. Ain't never too late. Never too late.
Every once in a while, I think you've seen it. I've done like different comics as like
Yeah, I see your art. I see your art.
Yeah,
I see your art. I said, damn.
Yeah, I have to look it up. Hold on, Uncanny.
You're so talented. You're so talented. You're so talented.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's like I'm kind of like what you said. Like I'm interested in a lot of different things. Like my nerddom knows no bounds. Like I was a marching band kid. Like animals, physics, you know, all that good stuff. Okay, wait. I think I found it. Who was the artist? John. I was right. John Madureira. Madureira. He was only in, I think he was there from like 97 to like 99 or something like that. It was not long because they rotate artists, but I didn't know that. And I was like, this is bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, he
was
like
nice.
Right. His art is amazing. I think he's still doing stuff. I don't know where he's at now, but every once in a while I'll see like something come across my feed and I'm like, oh man, like that's gotta be him, you know? He has an Instagram, but he doesn't update it very often.
That is weird. Yeah, you should definitely have something like what? I'm like, what? But yeah,
he's probably older now though. I'm sure he's like in his 50s or something.
Yeah, X-Men. Yeah. Who's your favorite X-Men?
Oh man, so definitely Rogue. Like, and again, I don't know why. Like, if it's like again that kind of multiverse universe, like physics stuff that the Marvel universe gets into, where it's like, am I shaping my future because of like, did I like you can't see it, but you know, I have this like silver streak that came into my hair.
You do.
Like,
you do. Oh shit, that's hard. That's hard. That's kind of dope.
And I wear green all the time, and I'm also like, don't touch me. No, I'm just kidding.
Get back. Get back.
So I don't know if I like, you know, shaped my future into having the same like hair color and whatever. But so I like her, and I don't know, like but I didn't really like what's her name casted as her.
Anna Paquin. Yeah.
I wasn't a fan. I don't know why. I just she tried to do the accent for like 5 seconds of the first movie and then stopped after that. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But and then I really got into Psylocke. Like she literally like melted into an issue like that I was reading, and I was like, who the hell is this? And she's got the cool scar and the like just like everything about her. I just thought she was a really interesting character. I didn't really follow too much because it wasn't long after her entrance she had like a relationship with was it Archangel?
Yeah.
I'm like really going out of my comfort zone here, so I'm sorry if I mess anything up. But
you good. Hey, you're
there's
fine.
just like some really beautiful art and it was like she was dark and shadow, and he's obviously like light and angel, you know, coded and whatever. So yeah, she and mysterious. Like you didn't have a ton of her backstory. Like how did she get the scar? You were kind of learning all that stuff.
She's a very complicated character.
Rogue is more, you know, I don't want to say surface level by any means, but she was a little more accessible and a little more mainstream, I guess, too. So I think those two. And then Storm, like, hello, in control of the elements. That's so dope. Yeah. And her, like, makeover during that Uncanny time was pretty dope, too. The, like, short bob with the long pieces in the front and, like, yeah, that was just cool. I guess I'm just, like, more of a visual person than I am a storyline person for comics.
Nothing wrong with that. One of my favorite comics is fucking... Silent. It's a Silent comic. The Batman issue where Damian dies. His son dies. It was hard. That shit goes hard.
Damn. I know. Comics, like, I think the people that like aren't into comics, they are surprised by how heavy comics are. Like,
yeah, that was heavy. When his son died, I was like, all right.
You're like, why did I do this to myself?
Fuck. About Damian? I don't even like Damian. No! Like, this is good, though. Yeah, read that. Go read that. Please, God, go read that. It's a Silent Batman comic. It's
yeah.
Good.
Yeah. What about the mainstream? Obviously, Game of Thrones is based on books by George R.R. Martin. Are you into like Game of Thrones, like Stranger Things?
I like Game of Thrones. It's too much freaky stuff. Like sometimes I'll be like going to the bathroom, then like, oh, sex.
Sex is
Or like
happening.
when I like Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones. Good. I tried. What's the one with the wizards?
Wizards.
Oh, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I tried
Oh
that.
yeah. They're remaking those movies allegedly. I
I
just
feel bad with
learned
those
about
kids.
this.
I feel bad with those kids. So they're gonna do an episode series. It's gonna be 10 years of them growing up.
Here's the
I just feel
thing.
bad. Those kids.
I feel like,
Those
yeah,
kids.
you mean the child star kind of thing?
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna like they're online. I'm like,
Anytime.
but
So
I get you're taking a job. It's
that's
the whole
true.
J.K. Rowling thing.
That's
J.K.
true.
Rowling thing, and then I just found out about that.
Yeah,
about that.
let's
I
just
said,
make
damn!
that,
I just found out the whole
let's
thing.
just make that absolutely clear. Like, how the hell did you end up the bad guy when you wrote about fascism and like?
And I was like, I'm like, okay. And I found out, okay.
Yeah, I was like a little. You're probably the same age as me, so like I was a little too old for Harry Potter, and like
I read one book and that was it. And I was like, all right.
yeah, my
cool.
mom was like reading them to my middle sister, who's 6 years younger than me. So I was like officially cool teenager, like I don't get bedtime stories. That's stupid. That's like little kid stuff. And so and then here's the thing, I refused because like my grandpa was a huge Lord of the Rings person, like to the point where when those
Rings,
movies came out, he would turn the TV off if the ad came on because he was like, nope, I have spent decades building what these characters look like and sound like, and the landscapes in my head. And even a commercial with like Elijah Wood or whatever could alter that, right? Like that could shift like how you built this world in your head, right? He was a purist for sure. And
Okay.
so I felt that way about Harry Potter as well. I avoided the movies. I was like, I would like to build. Obviously, you couldn't avoid the movies, right? Like everyone knows
Hell
what
no, this is
stuff
everywhere.
looks like
Fuck,
and
this
whatever,
is
but like I
everywhere.
tried. And then when I saw the movies, so I actually just finished watching all of the movies like a year or two ago because I was like,
Wow.
I was like, I hadn't finished reading the series until I lived in Scotland for a little bit because I was like, I'm here. I'm where she was, when she wrote it. It's before she went fucking crazy. I'm like, whatever.
Side quests. Okay.
So, but then like I remember trying to start watching the movies like years ago and being like, the CGI is so awful. Like I couldn't. I was like, this is so awful. You had no excuse. You came out at the same time as the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. Obviously they had a ton of money, but like so did you. So why did you choose the like cheap ass like flubber looking? And that's a disservice to Flubber, honestly. Flubber had better animation probably than some of these Harry Potter movies. It was so bad. And like even now I'm like, oh, so that is a remake that I'm kind of on board with because I'm like, I would like to see them do it right.
Right.
And
okay.
not so
I agree.
freaking
Yeah,
cartoon. I mean, obviously they were kid movies, but like as you said, they get heavy really quickly.
Yeah.
So there's not an excuse to keep them so cartoonish and I don't know.
I like magicians I like more. The show Magicians I like more.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's just a more adult Game of Thrones type of thing.
Okay, now I'm ready to really, like, now that we're comfortable, now I'm really going to upset some people. I think the Wednesday thing on Netflix is trash.
No comment. I just... I don't think... All right, okay.
You can't see it right now, but 10 toes down on this.
Okay, and when they stop... I'm glad Jenna Ortega was like, get this love triangle shit out of here.
Casting? Great. Casting?
Yeah.
No qualms.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like the love chorus shit, but it's fine.
So I haven't watched the second season, and if I'm honest, like I don't remember a ton of the first season. My beef, this is where I'm gonna be a comic nerd. The Charles Addams comics, on which all of these were based on, America.
True.
The Addams Family and Addams Family Values movies nailed their sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it. Very dry, very like, just like, oh, something really dark and spooky is happening. Like that's just life. Like they had their like normal cousin.
Yeah.
Like and the Netflix series is like they're trying to turn it into Harry Potter, and it's just so over the top. Yeah. The humor is just, they haven't gotten the humor at all. And I think just like either come up with your own goddamn characters for once, or like pick a different. Like Charles Addams was like, I would say Charles Addams and The Far Side were very similar in their humor. Like if you ever saw Far Side cartoons, like it was one frame and there was one joke in it. And sometimes it wasn't obvious and you had to think about it for a second. It wasn't this like dragons and split color and explosions and bodies and like, no.
Nah. Yeah.
Will I watch it still? Probably, just because it's like spooky season, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
I'm like, all right. I just hate when Netflix splits his parts in two parts. I hate that shit.
Yeah. Well,
I
you know
don't
what's
like
funny? So Stranger Things final season is coming out soon. And
Did you?
so I know people have their opinions. I was like, cool. Well, this is coming out finally. I'm gonna rewatch from the beginning so that I can have
We
the
go.
like
Oh shit!
right,
I'm not doing
right.
that. Okay.
Well, but it made me like remember like the first season was just like it could have just been left alone. It was
I'm still mad though. They
perfect.
did the max. They
It
did
was
max 30.
perfect. Yeah. Like
And
I'm on season 3 where the like
best character.
rats are like poisoned or whatever, and I don't know. And then there's like was it season 2 where like the random kids in Pittsburgh
Yeah.
that like
I was like, do you want to have power? They don't have powers, didn't they?
the only one
fuck?
had powers, and then
Oh,
like
the
they
girl.
introduced it on the first episode. They're like, this is happening elsewhere in the country, and you're like, oh my god, this is going to be a thing. It was a thing for like one episode.
Yeah, I think they're gonna spin it off though.
It was so weird. You think? Oh, see, I just ugh.
Also,
But
they need to be killing these kids because they be like sometimes they
the
got
kids
away with
are
murder. They got away with
kids
murder.
are
They kill some kids.
yeah. So I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on, but
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
you
know.
know, it was just one of the things where I was like, it's coming out. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but I'm going to start it from the beginning. I did that with Game of Thrones actually, and like to your point, there's some unnecessary shit in there. 100%. Like
Like I'm all for male female nudity. It's fine.
yeah,
Do dicks and
right.
balls, whatever. I
Sure.
don't give a fuck.
But
If
the
it's
like
there, it's there.
the like borderline grape
Not rape,
scenes
bro.
and
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I skip whatever is that. I
Not
like
great.
what
Not even borderline
movie.
sometimes, just flat out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
If we get to
definitely
a part
like
where everybody like,
right.
please just cut the black.
Right.
Just cut the black. I'm
Right.
not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We can fill in the rest with what
Yeah, you can just be like, oh
Yeah.
man, she be crying on the
Yeah.
bed or some shit. Just cut the
But
black. I'm not finna watch that. I'll be
no.
fine. I
But
can't.
I will say this though,
yeah.
like because I didn't have to wait fucking 2 years and you know a president between seasons, it was way better. It was way
Yeah.
like the ending. I didn't think it was nearly as much of a surprise as it was when remember everyone was pissed about the ending.
I was happy. I
And
was like, bro. I was like, I
well,
bet you kill. I imagine you kill my girl, but I was like, she gotta go. She is
right. Well,
if you do not go, she does not go. Everybody else is gonna go. Really,
well,
really
when
bad.
you watch it, when you're able to watch it like several episodes at a time and
Yeah,
like over a
she's
month
so
and a
late.
half, there's like little winks to the
She's
to the
so-
nuttiness that you're
damn.
like,
Wait a
she's
minute.
not well. And like, you know, like over the like when it was coming out, it was so slow that you're like, yeah, empowerment, female
Go,
character,
girl.
great.
Kill it.
Right. And then like watching it all at once, I was like,
Wait, she wait a minute. She bite everybody.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was way better. I actually
Yeah.
really enjoyed the hell out of it
Do
to
you
watch
like
it
the
all
prequel?
over again. So
House of Dragons?
House of Dragons is cool. I saw that he has books out for how
Yeah.
it's like kind of like a Silmarillion scenario
don't-
where it's
I don't
like
think we're getting the
text.
next ones. I mean, we ain't getting the last one, so it's fine.
Well, I was in a bookstore and there's like a it's not called House of Dragon, but it's called something else. And like I said, I think it's Silmarillion-esque. Where
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
it's
that's done.
history, it's
That's
text.
done.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I saw
But,
then.
The Game of Thrones series isn't done yet in the books.
Yeah, which is fine. We don't again
Yeah.
like we don't
He
need
just
to
gave it. Yeah.
like beat a dead horse as the Stranger Things.
Yeah. But he's still. Yeah. Say we ain't get that ending. I'm just saying y'all ain't never get that book.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
The Game of
no,
Thrones is
yeah.
fine.
And you know what? As a writer, everyone's like, he needs to get. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, but
When your ADHD motivation has left the building, there's no getting it
yeah,
back.
he's making money. He's making the other 2 series that are coming out next.
He's
Fine.
doing great.
He's
I tried
fine,
to read.
he's
There's a series out that he gave his like a book series like blessing to called. It's by Cassandra Clare, and it's called the first one is called The Sword Catcher, and the second one is called the Rag Picker King. And I had seen that one first, and I was like, that's a really interesting title. Like, I don't know what that is. And George R.R. Martin was like, everything I want in a fantasy, and I was like, all right. So I got the first book, and I made it like an eighth of the way into that book, and I was like, this is boring as shit. And it's all the same stuff. It's just remixed. It's like, hey, ChatGPT, like, and I'm not saying
not
that
the
she
remix.
used, I don't want to say
Not
she
the
used
remix.
ChatGPT at all, but it was that feeling of like, okay, there's a Valerian Bay, and there's like, it's just like all the same shit, just like different modalities and different characters. And so I was just like, I literally stopped reading it and I picked up a sci-fi fantasy for the first time, and I am loving the shit out of it. Honestly, I'm like, sci-fi fantasy might be where I'm at now, because I think I'm swords and knights and armored out at this point, you know. But anyway,
Yeah. Speaking of that, Red Sonja just came out, so please read it. Go watch it. Please God, on VOD.
What is that on again?
VOD, anything, please. It was on VOD. It just came out video on demand. It was in theaters for like a day, which is like fine. But I wish it got a more theatrical release because that character's interesting, pretty cool. And it's fantasy.
This is what you just did an episode on this, right?
No, I did. I'm going to do an episode on this. I just watched it recently, and I'm going to do an episode on this. And Red Sonja is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. Okay. So
Cool.
no, I don't know anything about it.
That movie changed my life, and I was like, yeah.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, that movie changed my life. I was like, yeah, women with swords. Yeah, I found myself. Women with swords. Joan Cusack. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I get it now, guys. I don't know what we're doing, but I get it now, guys. I was like, why do you like this thing?
to this.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a fuck about women at this point. What the fuck? I don't care about this. Ew. Girls are yucky. I mean, it took me like 18 to get like, all right, we understand. I get it now. Dating, but I was late. It's fine. That's my fault, but it's okay. I don't make a joke about y'all, but I get it now. But yeah,
it's all good.
Fantasy was dope. Fantasy is dope. It's dope. It's fun. It's a little bit. It's okay. It's perfect. It's not the best movie ever, but it might because I like Red Sonja. I'm a little biased. Yeah, but it's dope. I finally can see my character on the big screen.
It just came out recently, right?
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh damn.
Yeah, on video on demand. You can just watch it Amazon. Anywhere.
Okay.
Go
I didn't even know what video on demand was. I need like
2 of them. I need like 7 of them. Please, God.
Yeah? Like a mini series. Who's cast as the main character?
Matilda Lutz.
Okay, I'm bad.
You ever seen Revenge?
No.
Okay, you would fuck Revenge. You would fuck Revenge.
Okay.
Except for like, there's a crazy scene, of course, in it. But it's one of those movies like every woman should watch.
Okay.
Hey, it's one of those. The director does it well because like you have movies like Spit in Your Grave. I'm like, yeah. But like as it's like this
the 70s that came out.
It's like 7 of them. It's like 7 of them now.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all like crazy. So I mean, okay.
Wow. Yeah.
But Matilda, that's really good. And The Substance is you're good.
So, yeah, okay. I've seen the ads for that, and I'm like,
you would love that. You would fuck with it.
I'm like, do I want to watch this, or am I living it right now?
You would fuck. Oh no! It's kind of fucked up, but it's like the movie's like I didn't expect it. What I thought was gonna happen, but that shit was crazy. Like, that's another one like every person should watch. It's about like getting older as a woman, and then like I'll give you synopsis. All right, Demi Moore is an actress. Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, there's like shitty Eric Roberts. He's like, it's very like sounds, like he's eating food. The director focuses on food, the surfs and shit like that. He's a shitty guy. And he's like, I think you're aging out, basically trying to say that to her. And then she makes a call like, hey, can I use this thing you're using? The guy was like, she gets in a car accident and they're like, hey, what's going on? And the guy's like, hey, you should make your life better, stuff like that. You could do this. He's like, call this number. So she calls his number, and the guy's like, it's called The Substance. And you take it, and whatever you think the perfect form of your body is, whatever, the perfect form, whatever it is, it makes it number one in you, and it comes out of you. And you have to feed yourself, like, your old body, and then you have to feed yourself to make sure you keep your old body alive. So you come out the back of your body, like your spine, and stuff like that. Like
a reptile shedding its skin.
Yeah, you shed your fur. You shed your skin, but you could get back in it after 7 days. After 7 days, you have to switch back.
If you want to switch back, you have to do it within 7 days.
No, you have to switch back because if you don't, your body rots. Each time you go over past the 7 days, your body rots.
Like decomposes. Oh.
So when you get say you forget, fuck, I will forget.
Yeah.
But the person has his own personality, but it's still you. It's still
it's
you.
Like sentient. It's just
it's crazy. So you're like, oh, and she does this thing. She gets like a job, a younger job, stuff like that. And start doing stuff like younger, and she started doing stuff because she's younger, stuff like that, and like looking in the mirror each time. But then you forget, the girl's like, let me just get one more day. Let me get one more day. And you take the fluid from your spine out to give you the food. Because once you forget, your body starts going. Equally, everything is it's fucking crazy, but it's kind of cool. But it's like looking at yourself like You
I
beautiful
heard it
as
was
you
good. I heard it was really, really
are.
good. And like,
It's one of them. It should have won an Oscar. Like I get Nora. Nora was fire though. Nora was fire though.
yeah,
I would never.
I didn't
'Cause
see
I
that
thought it
one
was
either.
gonna be
I feel
that.
so bad. Like I'm probably the worst
You would like
person to
that one
talk to.
too? It's very like a lot of. It's very
Yeah,
like
there's
women.
that is what I will say is that there's so many good like
Women movies are like all right
yeah,
coming up like bop, bada,
yeah,
bada, we're
yeah,
all
yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah.
like stuff like that. I'm like, all right,
Oh my
we
gosh,
did,
Barbie
like,
was so fun to watch as like an active
Barbie's fire.
card-carrying feminist to go watch that and like
Barbie
have
was good.
worn my actual Birkenstocks not knowing that was going to be a scene. And it was
Yeah,
just
that was
like
good.
I could feel because where I live is like very suburban and almost like it's even like Cowtown further out. Like it's people think of California as being like super blue, super Silicon Valley, and like you know movie stars, whatever. But it's really rural actually. Like there's a ton of small towns and rural like areas, and so it was just funny to sit in that theater and be like, these guys are getting microdosed on feminism right now. They have no idea. Like the F word wasn't even mentioned in that movie, and everything's pink. But like, I was like, yes, the Birkenstocks, choose them every time.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is good, man.
moms that are here with their kids right now get mad at America Ferrera's monologue and the, like, yes, excellent.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, damn. I said, okay, Barbie.
I
Okay,
know.
Barbie's dope. Barbie's dope. I did
It
see
was pretty
Oppenheimer.
dope.
I
It
did
was
see it, but
great.
I saw Barbie. I'll check
So
out
many good
Oppenheimer.
memes came out of that too.
Hell yeah.
So
I
many good.
forgot.
And like
Yeah.
freaking what's his name? Ken, what's his name?
Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling. He like I'm again like I'm very anti rom-com. I started being anti rom-com in the mid 2000s. I was like, this is fucking fantasy. I would rather watch like the Avengers because it's just as likely to happen as this scenario happening in the stupid rom-com. This is dumb, like
Yeah.
whatever.
It's hard to find. Yeah, it's hard to find.
Yeah,
good
like very
rom-coms.
early on, I was like, this, especially in the early 2000s, like not healthy
Yeah, we haven't-
relationships, not healthy scenarios at all, like not
Yeah.
good modeling. But so Ryan Gosling was kind of like lumped into that for me. And then I watched that movie and I was like, God damn it, now I have to like you. Like you are
He's good.
adorable. Like you're well preserved. I think he's like 50 or something like that. Like how the hell?
Is he 50? What the fuck? He
I
can't be
want to
50.
say, I
40?
think he is.
What
But
the fuck? Ryan
and
Gosling's
then I'm
been
like talking about it like I'm not 40. Like I'm like, yeah, because I'm like way
What? You're
younger.
not-
So
what? Wait, what? No, you're
I'm
not.
40.
Wait,
yeah, I turned 40
Really?
in April.
get the fuck. No, you're not.
80.
He's 44. What? You don't look 50. What?
When he's 44, then obviously I can qualify as someone to date him.
What?
So.
Oh my god. No.
I live in
Wait, what's
California
your-
now. It's only a matter of time until we run into each other. No, but like his
Right.
sense of humor and just the fact that he signed up to do that. Like, and I didn't know that he had done like theater and stuff as a kid and was like a dancer. I had no idea
Yeah,
about
he
any
did
of
the
that.
whole. He had
I
a
know
whole
he was
side
in La La
quest.
Land, but I never saw that either. I don't
Yeah,
know,
me
but
neither.
yeah, I went from a like hater to like, damn it, now I have to like.
Yeah, he's pretty.
you.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
fuck
he's
with him.
with
I
it.
fuck with him.
Yeah, for sure.
I
He
got
seems
questions, but I fuck with him. He's gonna be in the new Star Wars movie.
Like, is he really?
Yeah, Last Starfighter. I know the fuck.
I still don't know that that's probably not gonna be reason enough for me to buy in.
Yeah, Star Wars is rough right now. I agree.
It's just there's so much happening.
Yeah,
And
just pick.
like
Just pick one. Just pick whatever you like. I'm picking. That's what I'm picking. Whatever one. That's it.
I can't.
Whatever Ahsoka's in, I'm in.
Yeah, it's so funny though because like reading this fiction book that I'm reading, the science fiction book, it is kind of a space opera, and I had heard Star Wars called that before,
Mm-hmm.
and I had never, I don't know, but reading it now, reading this other like it's called a Fire in the Deep, I think, and it's written by a guy who is a data scientist, like computer scientist professor down in San Diego, but he's from Berkeley. So I was like, oh, kind of a local guy. Like I got it at the used bookstore, like whatever. And yeah, now I'm like, I kind of get it though. Like I have an appreciation for like how different Star Wars was and Dune was at the time when it came out. Like, and
I read Dune.
yeah, Dune is amazing. I kind of want to revisit it. I haven't read all of the books. I just read the
I read the
first
first one. I was like, that's a lot.
It is a lot. Well, that's the thing is like it's a lot, and I'm like now I kind of want to go back and
You like the movie?
read it again. I thought the movie was visually incredible, and the music was just so much
Yeah,
different than
fire.
anything I had ever heard
Crazy,
before. Like the
crazy.
sound mixing in general, just like the sound effects, like the
Mhm.
what is the bad guy? The bad guy house, I can't remember, but the way that like when the troops are gathering, the creepy thing that's like doing the announcements. I'm so bad at this.
It's fine. It's okay. I was like, I had to use flashcards and stuff to remember
Yeah,
things
I
real quick.
had like never heard a sound like that before, like it was just like that is trippy, and the sound of the Shai Hulud and just cool.
I
I
watched that movie.
thought it was really great. I
Yeah, I
thought
watched
it
the
was.
movie. Yeah,
And
that
like,
movie scared the
all
shit
the
out of
other
me.
Dunes that have tried to come out that just like
Yeah.
didn't have the scale that this movie is able to have.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this movie's crazy. Never
And
been
then
watching
like,
that on drugs. I watched it on drugs. So
hey,
never.
more
That
power.
was.
That's like delightful.
I
I
don't know.
wish I
That
could be
scared
on
the shit
drugs,
out of
but
me.
my job tests me, so
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me on that.
I can see
Yep.
that.
I said,
Yeah.
whoa, never
Yeah.
again.
I don't I think the worm just coming up. I will say that like
Yeah.
there weren't enough Beetlejuice Shai Hulud crossover costumes for my liking. I actually looked into doing it for Halloween. I was like, where am I going to go? No one here does anything, unfortunately. Like, I could go into San Francisco, but I don't have any friends that like to do that stuff here. But I was like, I would love to make like the what is the suit called again?
What the armor they have?
The moisture suit. The like.
I forgot what it's called.
You
The
know what?
gimpy joint.
It has a
kind of
name.
crazy.
But I can't remember what the name is. I was like, I would make one because it's pretty easy to like make something that looks comparable. It's just like motorcycle armor, basically, in like a drab green or a desert color.
Hell
but
yeah.
carry around like I was gonna get I actually bought it. I was gonna get like a really long cat tube and make a Beetlejuice sandworm to carry around. I was like, come on, this is the crossover that we need right now. There's because Beetlejuice is having its moment at the same time Dune is having its moment. I was like, come on, this would be so funny to like walk around. But like the giant cartoon striped sandworm from Beetlejuice.
Dune, get on that. Get the crossover.
And somebody cosplay as this character and let me know how it goes. I think it'd be really funny.
Please cosplay as them. Cosplay as them. That's like it's easy work.
It
both
would be
my
easy.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's fine.
It's got to be. Come on, somebody's had. I'm sure somebody's done it by this point.
Had to be done before.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, or like had a regular Shai Hulud, but like a striped wetsuit or whatever the heck it's called.
Shit. That's gonna be crazy. I want to thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks
anytime you want. Yeah, anytime you want to come on, please come on the show. Please, anytime you want. Whatever you want to promote something, you got something going on, whatever. Yeah, let's come on the show anytime. First of all, I'll be asked, what are you watching? What are you reading?
Well, I just told you. I'm rewatching Stranger Things right now. I'm sad because my old lady side of me that watches period pieces, the Gilded Age just ended. It's pretty cool. It's about the 1890s and the railroad robber barons, so aka the Bezos, the Elon Musk of their time, and fancy wives and their society. I don't know how I ended up turning into my mom, but here we are. And Only Murders in the Building is coming back soon. I think it's in September. Love that movie, or love that show rather. It's delightful. And then I'm reading A Fire in the Deep, which is a science fiction movie. It's a one book, one and done, which I appreciate. And it's great. It's like just immediately hooked me. And it's about artificial intelligence taking over a planet and like the rest of like they have the galaxy is arranged in a way that like the deeper in the galaxy, the like less intelligent the planets are. And then there's like a middle section, and then there's a beyond where everyone's basically a god. And so like they're like, man, this planet, they created one of these perversions, the type 2 perversion, like everybody steer clear of that planet, whatever. So I don't know, it's just funny to be in this age of AI and like all the warnings that all these scientists are giving us about AI, and then read a book about like, this happens. Planets develop this stuff and it goes awry and everybody rolls their eyes about it. And it's just like, so it's interesting. And then I usually have like a fiction book for bedtime so that my brain doesn't have to think about real life before bed. And then usually like a history or fact-based book for elsewhere, but I haven't started one of those yet. So I also got Cthulhu. Help me, Cthulhu.
Wait, you reading Edgar Allan Poe for bed? Is that his name?
Not Edgar Allan Poe, but that same time.
What's his dude? They're gonna kill me. They're gonna cook me in the comments.
I know.
Cthulhu.
It's sitting on my Dresser. I haven't read it yet. The guy, yeah, shit. I can't remember his name. It's so stupid.
I'm looking it up. We do our Googles here. H.P.
It's
Lovecraft?
Yes, H.P. Lovecraft. There we go. So
Jesus,
same
I
like
should
a
get that.
peer of Edgar Allan Poe's, but yeah, I have never read his stuff before, so I picked up that book because it's almost spooky season. I was like, I need spooky stuff. So
Yeah, it's real spooky hours. Real spooky. What's
Yep.
your what's your favorite horror movie?
So I'm not like a horror, like I don't like avoid horror, if that makes sense. But like I'm escapist. Like I just want to like be in a different land and a planet and world building and all that stuff when I watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a ghost person. Like I like The Conjuring. I am one of those weirdos that liked Blair Witch. Like I like the found footage. I like something that like
crazy.
a flash on the screen that's so creepy it's gonna stay with me. Like that's what I like. Like this is I don't like murder stuff. I'm like, that shit happens on the regular. I don't need to like Saw like gorecore. I appreciate it and I understand why people do, but I like the creepy. I like the demons and the like creepy voices and the like wrong moving bodies and stuff like that. I like that stuff. So yeah, I think there's another Conjuring coming out.
Yeah, it comes out next week.
And fun fact, I met the Lorraine's nephew. He came to my college and did like a ghost talk, and we went and like did a ghost hunt at the like old manor house on the campus. And he talked about Annabelle, he talked about his haunted collection, he talked about all of it. So the movie that's coming out, I love that shit. I grew up on Ghost Hunters. My mom like has a ton of ghost stories from the house she grew up in.
My sister loves that shit, man.
Love it.
Try to Scooby-Doo that shit. So stop making me these adventures.
Well, there's a lot of funny like streamers now that do ghost hunting because you know, gone are the days of like ghost hunters on whatever History Channel or whatever it was. Like so, but there's tons of streamers out there that just do it their own way. They'll have their ghost box on and they'll be like, is there anybody here? I'm bored, like whatever. And then someone will come through and they'll just talk into it like it's your friend. It's like, girl, what? And it's just hysterical because you always think of like ghosts as like it's the woman in gray and she's from the Victorian era. It's like, no, where's the ghost in the like his like leisure suit?
Yeah, I'll be stressed out, man. Nah, I'll be stressed out. Be like, please don't.
No,
just
I love it.
I'm a slasher's my thing. Scream.
Yeah, slashers. Okay, which is also Halloween.
Hater in your group hates you, try to murder you. That's all.
I see, but slashers are fun. So I like slashers are fun. It's the like creepy, like the what was that movie, The Strangers, or like like
crazy.
that. It's like a thriller.
Just because he was home.
I'm like,
and I was like, that's true. That's true story. Besides, I
don't need to know about things that people that are into serial killers. Like, okay,
I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm good. Right. I'm good on that.
Right. Especially being in California where there's been so many over the years. I'm like, I don't need to spend extra time thinking about this, actually. Thank you so much. Like, we're going to go over here and watch Steven Universe for a while because no thank you.
Please don't. I don't need to know. Just don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't need to know.
No, thank you.
I just like, are you going to dress up? Are you really going to like dress up this year?
I don't know. Because like I said, like I don't have, sounds so lame. I moved here 3 years ago. I have no family out here in California, and so like I've had to start from scratch with like making friends, and the friends that I have from work are the lovely people. It's just that they're not ultra social. Like there's not parties happening, there's not like anytime we want to go out a spreadsheet has to be involved. They're like, what's the parking situation like? Well, I need to look at the menu. Does it have this? Well, this is going on in town, so it might be crowded. But like, it's very social anxiety coded. And as an extrovert, as the token extrovert in this group, like, it's rough. It's rough. But I'm making more friends. I have a dog now, so we go to the dog park and we have like dog birthday parties and stuff. So I feel like those and like I said, the one guy who is huge in animation and art world for Marvel, he's part of the dog group. And then I have a friend who she like decorates. She's the mortician. She decorates her house with like different themes every year. Last year it was Beetlejuice, so she had the 2 ghosts with the bed sheets out front, and like all that kind of stuff. So I feel like there's potential now. There's potential. So we just have to make it happen. And then and I will not decide until 3 p.m. the day of whatever party happens what I'm gonna do, and then I'll spend way too much time on it. But that's usually how I roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aw. Hell yeah.
I did Beetlejuice last year. That was fun. So
Okay.
it's just like, I don't know. I guess I'm like a hipster about it. I'm always like a few years ahead. Like I did Hocus Pocus with my friends in 2012 before the like nostalgia loop had come back. So people were like, "You're familiar. Who are you guys supposed to be again?" Like they couldn't place us. But we like went to the Renaissance fair. We bought bodices. Like we made those costumes. I dyed my hair blonde to be Sarah Jessica Parker's character Sarah and grew it out. Like it was like Comic-Con level dedication to the costume. And then I've done
Hell yeah.
I did the I know we have to go over time. I did a Game of
Oh, you're
Thrones,
fine.
the Night King. I did the Night King one year. I did and that was like, again, it was like Game of Thrones was starting to take hold. And I dressed up, my boyfriend at the time was a big redhead with a beard, so I dressed him up as Giantsbane Thorin. No, that's a totally different world. Whatever the Giantsbane guy was, the crazy caveman looking guy that was in love with Brienne of Tarth.
My boy.
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh, what's his name?
Thorin.
They called me that for like ever. I hate them people. You know who you are.
I don't know, but everywhere we went out at like in Fells Point, Baltimore, and everyone was like, "Are you that guy from The Walking Dead?" I was like, "Come on, he's covered in fur. Like, what do you mean?" I like made the costume. It was so dope. Nobody knew what it was. It was so lame. And then Beetlejuice too. I was Beetlejuice in 2019. Before that, like, nostalgia loop had really come around. And I made my costume from scratch. I like spray painted the jacket and like did the whole thing, like makeup from scratch, everything. And and then now you can go and get like a Beetlejuice costume for your dog because everything is Beetlejuice now.
Yeah.
So
it's popping. Everything's popping.
Yeah. So I just did it last year because I usually keep at least pieces from every costume so that if there is something, an occasion that should arise, I have a
Yeah, you got something on the go. You got something to pull out on the streets. Okay,
costume,
I love it.
I did I did a Captain Marvel one year because I have a flight suit, like a real flight suit that was given to me. I was in high school. I was thinking about going to the Naval Academy, and I was like pen pals with a fighter pilot, and he sent me one of his flight suits. So I had an actual flight suit, and I bought just like one of those, spandex kind of like suits you can get now at any Halloween store. That I think I got a blue one, and I added material to put the red on it, and I put the star on it and everything like that. It was pretty cool. It was underrated. I went to a party where like people were lame and half the people weren't even dressed up, so I didn't really take many pictures of it, but it was when I was like pretty jacked too, so I was like, yeah, like I am a comic person now. And like,
stop. You still jack. Stop it. Stop. You still jack.
I'm trying. I just like, there's no good gyms out here. Gyms are either $200 a month, and I'm not exaggerating, or they're $20 a month, and it's like Fitness 19 or 24-hour fitness, and it's like all commercial shit. There's no like jailhouse gyms out here. There's no like powerlifting gyms. There's an Olympic lifting gym close by that like Team USA actually trains at, and it's pretty legit. It's a little more utilitarian, but that's like $150 a month now. Like it's there's just no good like community based like real people gyms. It's all like there's one that's opening up in my town. They're like, new gym. And I was like, oh, cool. All right, let me like check this out. I'm not even kidding you. I've never heard this term in my whole fucking life. They call it a luxury gym. I'm like, what the fuck is a luxury gym?
What does that mean?
I want things to be questionable as to whether they've been cleaned in the last decade. I want spray paint on the walls. I want dust collecting on shit that only I use. Like, no, I want dead bugs in the corner. Like, this is what I want. I don't want. It's like all about the lighting, and they have like neon lighting, so everything looks dramatic, and you can set up your tripod and film for your like whatever influencer thing. And I've been that person that's filmed in the gym. We didn't even talk about the gym. I have to come back and talk about that at some point. But it's I'm just, and it's gonna be $100 a month, and that's for the get signed up early, so you only have to pay $100 a month.
Feed you?
No, and they don't have a pool, they don't have a sauna, they don't have any shit like that. So I'm like, I commented, I was like, do you have platforms? Do you have squat rack, like power racks? Do you have, different types of bars? That's my biggest beef is like, there are no gyms with different types of bars out here at all.
Yeah, my gym
sucks.
My gym is the only one that has that. Only gym that has everything.
There's a crazy, you would actually love this gym. It's up in Santa Rosa, which is like 90 minutes away, so it is not on my radar for much. But this dude has way too much money. I don't know if he's like the kid of somebody super rich, but if you mentions a piece of equipment in passing, it will be there like the next time you're in. Every kind of strongman equipment possible. When I was doing, did you see when I did the Fingal's fingers?
Yeah.
It was at that gym, and it's called Cyan Fit, like
What the fuck?
Dragon Ball Z.
We gotta
And so
go.
there's
I'm
like,
going.
yeah,
We
it's
going.
dope. You gotta
Where's
go.
it at?
It's dope. It's called Santa Rosa, so it's north of San Francisco.
How many from you? 90 minutes?
90 minutes from me. Yeah, but it's dope. It's like literally everything. It's got a bunch of bodybuilder like stuff. Like it's mostly bodybuilders. Yeah. And you're like
You're
Golden
what?
Gate
All right.
Bridge.
Where do you?
I'm in
how do
the
I ask this
East
question?
Bay. I'm in the East Bay. I'll
Okay.
tell you that much. Yeah, I'm on the East Bay.
East
but
Bay.
And
Okay.
it's in Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa.
And it's called
You said
Cyan Strength, I think.
Sand Strength?
Sorry. Cyan. Sorry. I was too
No,
old for
I was
Dragon
like,
Ball
wait. I was
Z.
like, wait.
Too old
No,
for.
wait. I was like, Sand. Oh,
I
Sand
mean,
Strength.
it's spelled with an
Uh,
I, people.
I
I'm a
want to
writer.
go. I want to
Damn it. If
go.
it's saying, then it should be SAY.
90
Like
minutes?
I'm
All right,
saying, it
cool.
should be
All right.
saying. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
cool. All right. We got to do this on bikes. Are we going to take a 90-minute? Wait, are we riding on bike? You have a car?
Bikes? No, I have a car.
Okay, we're driving. I'll pay for gas. I'll pay for
Yeah,
the gas.
hell yeah. Yeah,
I'll pay
you
for
would
the
love it.
gas.
Literally, like they have
Okay.
they have not just strongman stuff, they have grip strength stuff too. There's a lot of strongman, like as you kind of age out of strongman because it's hard on your body, you kind of go into grip strength, which is like you just have to pick weird shaped stuff up. Like so it'll
Yeah.
be like the head of like a sledgehammer or something like that that you have to pick up a stack of plates with. And so they have anvils, like Looney Tunes anvils. They have a set of like I'm pretty sure it's easily like 12 or 15 anvils.
All right.
They have every Atlas stone you can possibly think of. They have the Fingal's fingers. They have the like I don't forget what it's called, but it's a big like rectangle. It's almost like a I always seen the like ammunition boxes kind of, but they're like 2 or 3 feet wide by like 1 foot across, and you have to like press it on your chest and press it above you. For your guests, I was a strong person for a while. I did strong.
Yeah, that's part 2. Episode 2.
I know, part 2. The sequel.
Part 2.
But so they have like everything you can possibly think of like to try out. It's amazing. It's like talk about specialty bars. There's bars there that I didn't even know existed before. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
And it's huge.
I'm gonna do. Oh fuck! I'll do it on the weekend. Yeah, we'll plan it. I'll come.
Yeah.
And then we'll do like a gym tour. I'll do. Yeah, fuck yeah! All right. Yeah, I'll figure it out because I just.
I'm like, here are all the gyms that I don't belong to because I can't afford that shit. But it's cool
we can do guest passes. We'll do guest passes.
You do guest passes. And I have a buddy who his name's Big Tommy Burns. He was big in strongman for a while. He just opened a gym up in Lafayette, which is like 20 minutes from me, and it's called Beasts of the Bay. And he's got some cool. It's not huge. He does like a lot of personal training there, but he's huge. He's a mountain of a human being. Like
deal.
So yeah.
Okay.
But
we'll do it. We'll plan the trip. We'll plan the
tour,
trip.
do gym. Yeah. Pinky promise.
Okay, yeah, I'll plan the shit. I'm gonna look at something each day. I'll do.
Hell yeah.
So then we'll just get to the thing. We'll get to the thing, and then we'll pick a date. Bow. I just press the sim button, whatever. Because I'm like,
people are gonna be like, "Did you see the Redwoods or the Golden Gate Bridge?" I'm like, nah, but I saw all these gyms.
I said, nah, I saw the gyms though. Fuck that. That's like California for that. But yeah, oh my god, yeah, this was awesome. Thank you so much. Where can they find you? What you got?
Yeah,
what you got going on?
I'm all one word, Charmcitychick on Instagram. I am not super active on there anymore, but you can scroll back and see how strong I used to be. And then same on TikTok. On TikTok, I talk about all kinds of different stuff like being old and going through hormone replacement therapy and all that shit like that. But then my podcast is Blue Collar White Coat, and it's all one word again, Blue Collar White Coat Pod. And that's also Instagram and TikTok. We're on Blue Sky at BCWC Podcast. Yeah, and that's exciting. I've like I said, I have 3 episodes out. My next one comes out next week. It's with a person that worked at the FDA and got fired as part of all of this craziness that's happened this year with the government. And she's dope. She is now the vice president of health communications for a company that does like ABC News and stuff like that. So she's dope. Yeah. And then I have, like I said, the shark scientist is coming up, an underwater a photographer who's been in the New York Times, like just people that you wouldn't think of when you think of science. And so if you're interested in science, if you're interested in STEM, if you're in STEM yourself, if you think it's not for you, check it out. It's my passion project. I'm super stoked to bring it to the world. So Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Aw, so cute. Aw. You can find me at Sailor Gauge, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere at your mom's house. This is where I be. Love yourself, drink water, all that good stuff. Give us some advice for the day. Like, someone owe you money or whatever. Something I'm going to say. Just what do you want to say to somebody? Or just say to the people?
People aren't as concerned with you, what you look like, what you're doing, as you think they are. People like as worried as you are about like what your hair looks like today, how your muscles look, how your clothes fit. Think about how obsessed you are about that before you walk in the gym and realize that every single person in there is thinking the same thing about themselves. They don't have time to worry about you. So just do your thing. Just do your thing. And the people, what is it? The people that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind.
Ooh, bars.
That is not mine. I cannot claim that one.
Thank you.
But
Thank
you're
you.
so
Bye. Don't press. I'm pressing the button.
All right.